Tech giants are taking a beating today. IBM down over 7%, Oracle sliding 5.8%, but here's the kicker. They're both up nearly 20% this week. So what's really going on under the hood? Let's find out what it means for you. Hey there, I'm Alex, and welcome back to Market Byte USA. We got a lot to unpack today across equities and commodities. Here's the thing about making money in the markets. It's all about timing your trades with accurate, up-to-the-minute insights. That's exactly what we're here to give you every single day, a daily market analysis video. So stick with us as we dive into today's action, break down what's moving and why, and then set you up for what to expect when the bell rings tomorrow. Before we jump in, if you're not already subscribed to the Market Byte USA, hit that subscribe button and give this video a like. Let us start with the indices. So the Nasdaq had a rough day today, closing down about 0.89%. Not terrible, but definitely a pullback. Here's the thing though, look at the weekly picture. Up 0.67% for the week. So despite today's dip, the index is still in positive territory. The big story here is that sell-off in mega-cap tech and software names we're seeing. That's weighing on the overall index. Classic case of profit-taking after a really strong run. Nothing catastrophic, just a little consolidation. The Dow Jones had it a bit worse today, down 1.21%, so it took a bigger hit than the Nasdaq. That's actually interesting because it shows a divergence. The Dow's more concentrated in financials and industrials, which got hit harder today. Weekly-wise, the Dow is basically flat, up just 0.08%. This tells me there's some nervousness creeping in. We're seeing risk-off signals, people rotating out of growth, being a little more cautious. The broader indices are saying, yeah, let's take a step back. Now, let us look at energy and fuel. Oil's actually having a solid day. West Texas Intermediate up 1.93% today, closing at $95.57. And look at the weekly move, up 7.77%. That's significant. Supply tightness and geopolitical concerns are supporting prices. OPEC is keeping the pressure on with production discipline, and demand still pretty healthy globally. Energy traders are reading the room as bullish, and that week-over-week move shows oil's got some real momentum right now. Natural gas following oil's lead today, up 2.21% at $3.24 per unit. Weekly, it's up 6.58%, so similar story to crude. Warmer weather is ramping up cooling demand, and you're seeing storage levels get tighter. Summer demand season is kicking in, which historically supports nat gas prices. The momentum here is pretty clean. 2 weeks of consistent buying pressure. Moving on to metals. Gold had a tiny pullback today, down 0.56%, sitting at $4,464.10. But zoom out to the week, and it's basically flat, up just 0.37%. That's actually telling. Gold is doing what gold does when people get a little nervous. It's holding its ground, but not screaming higher. There's not panic buying, but there's definitely safe haven interest. Dollar strength is keeping gold in check a bit, but the weak stability says investors still see it as a hedge they want to hold. Silver took a real hit today, down 3.03%, and that's the bigger story. It's down 2.1% for the week too. So silver's definitely not following gold's playbook here. That's because silver's more sensitive to industrial demand and growth expectations. When tech stocks are selling off like we saw today, silver gets hit. It's saying, yeah, people are worried about manufacturing and real economic activity slowing down. That divergence between gold and silver is worth watching. Now here are the top movers of the day. IBM hit hard today, down 7.17%, trading at $305.63. But, and this is a big but, it's up 19.76% for the week. So we're talking about someone who's already had a massive run and is taking profits right now. Could be earnings-related volatility, could be rotation out of legacy tech into newer software plays. Either way, big week for Big Blue, but today's definitely a cooling off day. Oracle in the same boat as IBM, down 5.83% today at $230.33, but up 20.62% for the week. That's wild. Two massive days to the upside earlier in the week, probably on cloud infrastructure optimism or earnings beats, and then profit-taking kicks in hard. These enterprise software names are hot, but they're also volatile when the money managers lock in gain. Medtronic is the one bright spot in this group, actually up 5.69% today at $77.95. That's a meaningful move. Healthcare stocks are holding up better as people rotate into defensive names. Medtronic probably benefited from that rotation and maybe some positive read on procedure demand. Week over week, it's up 2.59%, so it's steady, not flashy, but solid. Salesforce down 5.09% today at $190.61. Again, same pattern, enterprise software is getting hit on the day. But zoom out to the week, and it's up 7.38%. So investors who already own CRM are up nicely, but new money's being cautious. Could be concerns about growth deceleration. Could be the market just saying, we got ahead of ourselves. Let's Accenture down 4.72% at $177.43. Another consulting/tech services name getting whacked. Weekly, it's barely up, just 0.61%. That suggests ACN didn't have the same explosive start to the week as IBM and Oracle. So it's either been sold since the beginning or it just never caught the same momentum. The IT services sector is mixed right now, depending on where the tailwinds are. And finally, let's look at tomorrow. So here's what you're looking at heading into tomorrow. We've got no major economic data scheduled, which means it's earnings season and sentiment driving the market. The key question is whether today's pullback in megacap tech is a one-day breather or the start of a longer rotation. Watch the VIX. If volatility spikes, we might see more selling. But honestly, the weekly trends are still positive for most indices, so I'm not panicking. Energy's looking strong, healthcare's defensive and stable, and tech will find its footing. Stay sharp, pay attention to your positions, and remember, pullbacks are normal. They're not the enemy. See you tomorrow. For your daily market update video, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification.